Hello, dear students. Hope you're all doing great. Welcome to another session of MS Word. A small recap of the tabs we already learned. First, we learn about the File tab. So, we will go to our sample document. So, here is our sample document. In the File tab, we have learned the new templates, how to open missed files, add-ins, info about the properties of documents saved, and save and savers. We learned the difference between save and savers, and we learned how to take the printouts, then to share the document and to export it to PDF as well as from PDF to Word. Now we will see, this was the one we learned later. This tells about the minimum facilities Word offers to design your particular document. It can be official document or any business document or any kind of document. You can use this basic facilities to decorate your document in MS Word. We are all clear with all the tools which we use. We'll just have a recap. This is the paste options. You have different options. Whatever you have copied, you should have an understanding which type of paste option you should use to make the accuracy of your Word document. And these are the options to cut and copy. Then this is format painter. In any particular type of format we want for the entire, it will come like that. And this is the fonts, letter fonts. This is the font size, and this is to make it bold, italics, underline. Different kind of underlines are available. Says to strike out. This is subscript and this is superscript. When you write something in that format, you need that. And this is to make your font size bit beautiful or attractive. And this is highlighter. If you want to highlight anything in your document, you can use that. This is the word color. This is to increase the size of your document, Word document. This is another important one because it gives you a chance to make your all lowercase to uppercase, uppercase to lowercase, and you can check whether all is on sentence case. In that sense, the first letter should be capital letter. If it is not capital letter, or if you have any doubt regarding any sentences in this document starts with small letter, you can just select all together and you can make it sentence case. If it is any sentence which starts with small letter, it will automatically get into capital letters. This is to erase the format, and this is the bullet marks which you need, and this is all about the numberings, and this is a multi-level numbering. This is to align your document in different form, and this is about the paragraph spacing, add or remove between and between spaces or before the space before the paragraph. This is also again to fill the entire document. If any particular need like that, then you can do it. This is to make it descending or ascending order. This is to border your document. This is all about the titles. This is to find a particular word in your document. Maybe that's a wrong word which you can make correction without much time and effort, and you can replace that word with some other word. You can press that. Maybe in that also we have another option, like you can correct it one by one or you can replace all. You need to try all this by making a sample document. You have to try all this. Just play around all the buttons here, then you will come to know, or you will be thorough about how to do the Word document. This is add-in, and this is to put a comment on your document, or this has to be delivered in this date, or any comments you can put. So this is the basic things about Word, and we started learning about this also, and this is about the cover page of your document, which can be your project, your assignment, your final thesis, or whatever. You can take any kind of form, any kind of cover page from here to make your report looking different from the other ones. And this is to get a new page. This is page break. You will get the next page once if you write till this only in this page, but still you want to move to the next page, immediately take like this. You can move to the next page. Need not to come down like this by using keyboard or the mouse pointer. This is to add the table. If you want to, if you know the count of rows and tables, you can add like this. If not, you can draw the table, or you can insert the table by clicking this option also. If at all you add your table and you need one more row or one more column, there is the option to insert. This is on right click, you will get the option. You can insert a row below. In case of column also, you have to do in this way. A right click, you will get insert option. In this insert a column to left. Let's see one more column has come. This is all about the table design, how to do, how to the table should look like. You can make your table typical one. You can make the border painting, and you can use any of these things. When you use this, be very careful about the topics in the table, because if it is these kind of a table, there should be an importance of both there should be an importance for both these headings. Then only take these kind of boxes, otherwise tables, otherwise take only these kind of tables. That you need to be very careful and be informed about it. If you're taking these kind of tables, these headings as well as these headings should be important. Then that case only take these 2 rows of tables, otherwise go for something of this sort, and make sure that you are selecting something which has all the borders. Some tables, they may not have the outer border, which will be little difficult to fill the data. Need to be careful about all this. This is the detailed window for table. You can use even this. This is all about the same things only, but you can access it a bit more faster. We'll just go if there is anything missed in the first class. It's all about formulas. It is better to know this particular tool. This is repeat header row. That means, suppose if our table goes to the next page as well, or the coming 3 pages we have the same table, but the header row will be here only. Going forward, you will be seeing only the data, but sometimes you will get confusion which is the heading of this particular matter. If it is a table which goes to the next page or next to next page, in that case, when you are in the 3rd page, you will not come to know what is the heading of this particular data. So if you click this option after selecting your header row, this will repeat in all the pages. So when your guide or when your supervisor checks your report, when there is a table which goes to 2nd, 3rd pages like that, it will be easy for them to understand if you press this option when you create your document. So be aware of that particular function, which will be helpful for you if you have tables which extend more than 1 page. Rest all these options we have explained in the other class, and this is all about the margin. When table comes we need to know the margin. This is mostly we use in case of book binding because margin is mandate to bind the book. So for that, this is the test alignment. If you want the content in the table in this side, left side, you can go with this. Middle, you can go with this. And the left side, this will work. It is tells about the middle option. If you want the data in the middle portion of the table, you can go ahead with this. Sorry, left middle. This is for central middle. This is for right middle. And this is for the bottom position when you want the data. This is all tells about this particular one only. Like if I have a big row like this, if I want my particular data here, this option is useful for these particular purpose. I'll just show you this. I've selected my topic of that table box. I want it here. It came there. Now I want it in the middle top left. I want it in the middle of that column, because maybe in the initial times when you do, you will not understand. Sometimes table will have a small heading here but a detailed explanation here. So if you keep your heading here, it is not going to be looking nice. So if you keep your data, title point here, and if you give a explanation in this box, that will look good, or that will look little professional. So you can try this. This is for the right alignment, and this will come in the bottom. This is again bottom middle, and this is the right bottom. So mostly you can use this if you have data in this column. Like if the column is full with the data, maybe this will look good for your table. So you can just see all that when you take the sample data or some sample table, and you can play around with this. Then you will understand which look good or which look more professional or standard one. You can use it accordingly. You can just check this one as well. These two is also a useful facility that is offered by MS Word. Distribute rows. Sometimes when you look at this table, it doesn't look good as this is big and these are all in another standard size. So in order to align all this table, you can use these two, all the columns or rows in this table, you can use any of these two options. One for distribute rows. We'll select all the rows. We'll see how it comes. See the entire column in a standard size. Some of the material will have this table, and I know how you will make it possible by doing like this. But there will be minute mistake which you cannot understand with bare eyes. But there will be errors in the size of this column. Even if you do it with full control over your mouse, it will come. So in that time you can use this one as well as this one, okay, for column and for rows. Then you will get a perfect table. So remember these two tabs also. And this is all about the height and width of the table if you want to arrange it. This tab is to, as the name indicates, it is to make your table fit in your page out of it. You can make it with the content or with the page width. You want to split your table, you can use that. So those are the main options available with the table. And this is to merge the cells, which we use in Excel as well. This is to merge. See, I have only one heading for these two columns. One single heading for these two columns. In that case, this is the option which you can go to layout, table layout. You will get the option to merge your column. Okay. This is easily to insert right, insert left, insert below, insert above. Okay, now we got a big table. This is to delete. So delete entire row. Okay, see, now we deleted the entire row. If you want to erase it, if you want to draw a table over this, or I'll make this, it will come. We need to make the size change of this. If you want to know the properties, so these are the layout options that we have to decorate our table. This you must know because you will have tables, at least for your diagrams you will have table, charts you will have table, so you need to know this. So just play around by taking a sample table like this to learn this. This is very much important. So from table we learn how to insert a picture into our Word document, and we came to know the use of all these shapes which we have in MS Word. You should try this also, and if you want to add some icon matching to your document, you can take it from this 3D Smart Art. And charts, this is also you must know because you will definitely using any of these things for your projects. So for that purpose you need to know that, since it came on the table. Wrap function also we explained, hope you remember all that. It is to wrap so that your document will not get location changes. In case of picture, table, heading, you can do that. And this is to link your document, your sentence to the official or the origin source. And this is to bookmark. And another important tool is these three, because for all the projects you have to put the header, footer and the page number, which you should remember. You can put numbers from whichever page you want. It is not necessary that it should start from page 1 including header and footer. If you don't want header and footer for your first page, main page, in order to do it, you can start from whichever page you want. The special options are available here. You need to play around, and the position of the position of the page number is also available. If you want to make any changes in those things, you can make it by using this tabs. And text box is to add some points. You have all the type of text boxes available here. If you feel that none of this matches with your need, you can directly go to a box and you can draw. We have enough pages here to draw. You can draw and type whatever you want. Okay, so these are the things there. And wrap we already discussed. Now we are in shape format since we have taken a text box. We'll just explain this as well. This is all we have discussed. It is actually automatically coming since we have taken a text box. Word is asking you want anything more to fill this table, fill this box. That's what the ease of access, and that is the flexibility of MS Word in doing all this. If you want to rotate this, if you want to make an alignment for this, if you want to make any text, if you want to decorate your words with some of this, so you have to select this. Then you can go ahead with making any of these letters. Then to fill, to give outline, you can give outline. And if you want to shape this, you can make any shapes for this particular text box that we have taken. Sometimes you use this in your reference. So these are the main things in insert. Now we will learn, and I think we have done all that. This is all about word art. which you learn in your primary classes. This is to make equations if you are doing anything related to mathematical science or mathematical documents. This is to add the symbol if you want. So we are coming to the next one, that is to draw. Other than paint or paint thing, we can do the same, whatever we can do in paint option, we can do the same in this word as well. This particular arrow works like, you can see select objects including ink, shape, text areas. This is especially useful when working with objects that are behind the text. If you want to work behind the text, something related to the object behind the text, you can use this. We'll see what is this. This is one select option in which we can make drawing, and with the drawing we can identify colors. That's what this do. We are coming to the drawing area. This is definitely the eraser, and this is about the different kind of pen that we get to draw. This is usually during pandemic, teachers in smaller class, they used to take document like this and they used to give. Now in all the options like Teachment, Google, not Google Scholar, Google Meet, Google Classroom, all that has got pointers. Instead of that, teachers in primary class, they used to mark like this. If we have a good control over our mouse, we'll be able to do it. Otherwise, we can do it like this. So that this was the use during the pandemic time. We'll put Control Z. Let it look nice. And this is another. We can take any colors. This is a little more colorful. As the pen indicates, it gives a different shape, different color combo. If we don't want to make much bright, we can use this. This is a ash color pencil, which will give a lighter. In these colors, in these pens, if we use it and if it go like this, we may not be able to read it. In case of this ash one, we will be able to read it even after drawing different lines. So this may be easy to use. This is the use of this particular one. Not this is the only use. We can use it for this as well. So if you want to make a note of this when teachers are taking the lectures, they can make out like this. So this is the use of this drawing one. Then this gives highlighter option again. This is also when we read something, this is good. We can use it like this. More than the other pen, it comes in a straight line. Sorry. We'll make it correct. Control Z. Good. This is the ruler. If you want to make a line with a straight scale, you can use this. This is how it works. You can make it turning and you can keep it anywhere. See, this is a straight line came over with a ruler. Okay, I made our document back in shape. Now we'll see what is this. This is a bit helpful facility. This is to rule your page. See? Now it's like a ruled book. If you want to make little more big, you can make it. So When you type, you will be able to make it in this way. It will be same like you're writing in the book when you take a printout. You need to manage the margin. When I put enter, it goes to the next one. Don't have a doubt regarding that. As we work in the other columns, the same way we can work in this. If you want to make it bit more big, yes, that option is also available. We'll go bit more. And this is all called grid lines. If you want to make anything in these sort of papers, you can make it out in Word only. So we will go back to our original document. It's time to play with it. Taken a new page. The other page has got enough. Now we are coming to draw. This is one good option where if we don't have much control over our, for those kind of people, you can use this option. If you make a word shape also, Word will identify the shape and will give you something similar to it. I want to make a column. I want to put the entire data in a column, but I know only how to, only to draw the line like this. Then the Word will help you to make it into a proper column. So we'll only work on a particular size of the, we'll see whether it comes. Yes. So this is the use of this particular option. And link to math. If you want to make any input over here, you can make it. This is useful when you do something related, some documents related to math. If you want a canvas and if you want to draw or if you want to take a picture, you can insert drawing canvas and you can do that. And here is one more option, link, help. If you want any help to work on this particular tab, that will be available. So these are the facilities that we get in Draw. Now this is not very much important as we can do the other home page instead of this to make our page professional and standard one. So but still remember, if you want to take a class for small kids and all in future, if at all, then you can use this particular thing. It will be more interesting to understand and enjoy the class. We are moving to the design option, where it tells all about the content of your document, how to make your content different from the usual one. Start from the beginning. These are the themes. As you see, any of these themes you can take. In that you can make the designs from here after selecting the particular document. If you go for this one, if you go for this one, it will come. How much ever you want, you can plan it, because these options are available, very much available in MS Word, but most of the time we don't use this for the official documents. If at all you want to use it, you can make use of this. There should be with the title. Now there is no title for our document. We will just cut this. Now with title we can see the changes. If you want to make This is all about the content. You can see the spacing between lines gets changes. If you want any of these things, you can just go ahead. And this tells about the colors, and this is yes, which we know in the initial one. This is about the font size. Again, we can use any of these for themes to rewrite your, and this is about the how much space you want after every lines. If you don't want, it will look like this, but it is little crowded for the reader's perspective, so you need to do a standard one. This you can do, and if at all you want to go for a custom size, yes, that is also available. You want to make your own space, then in that case you can go ahead with this, where you have all the options to make how much ever space you want between the lines. So this is the option for that. This is how we will make the paragraph look standard. Okay, I'm not taking it now. Then this is all about the effects. This was one option which was widely used to make the watermark in whatever shape you want. You can do it in that way. It is middle straight. If you want to do like this, do not copy. Instead of that, whatever you want, you can write, and you can remove it. Yes, this is how you will write your own word. You can make it whatever you want, because maybe it is your work, so you don't want somebody to copy it. So if at all somebody is copying it, your name or your whatever you have written in watermark, it should go with it. Then in that case you will put the watermark. You can customize it and you can put it. If you want to remove it, you can remove it. If you want from website, you can take it for more options of watermark. And this is all about page color. Usually we go for white color. In some cases, maybe if it is allowed, we'll go for few pages, like certificate, first page, or front, the binding page, or the last page. We can go for colorful pages. For that, this option is available, and this is all about the page borders, because in book binding and all you need page borders. I think for the final year project also you need your document with the margin. In that case you can use whichever you want. You will get a preview here how it will appear. In that way you can select whichever suits your particular document. We'll go for this. Let me see how it looks. Yes, you need to arrange this. This is not the standard size of margin, so you need to arrange it. So these are the basic things in design. These are the basic things which you can make your document standardized. So I don't think any more tools available here. These are the tools, and this is, yes, we said already. So regarding this page borders, you need to know. So just take a sample document and just try all this. If you want to make it, see the width and how it should come, all this you can make arrangements here, and you can make it into your main document. Okay, now we have finished file, home, insert, draw and design. Let's see what is the layout option. See, in the margin we have more options here in this layout, how to lay out the page. That's what layout option tells us. In this we have margin. If we want normal margin, it will be like this. If we want margin, narrow margin, moderate, wide, all these options are here still. If you want to create custom margin, in that sense, if it doesn't match as any of this given options are not matching with your document, in that case you will make your own custom margin. That margin will help you in however you want. So that's what custom margin. Then page orientation. How do you want the page? In this shape, in this shape. So you can make it in the Word only. Sometimes we want to take the printout in the landscape mode. So we will check how we can do it with the printer, oh sorry, with the person who is printing or like that. In Word, we have the option to make it into landscape and then take a printout. Usually project is not in this landscape um, shape. You need to take it in the other way. This is all about the size of. Now it became very small. Now this you have to know, because sometimes we need to use these columns in our content. I'll tell you what it is. We will go back to our original version. In this, if we go, we have this one paragraph or one particular content. We need to make it into two columns. This is we do in case of book binding, mainly in publications. Some of the books chapter editing books, they will ask us to do it in this way, because to use the maximum space so that there will be a cost reduction as well as the maximum utilization of the given pages. So this is the way to make it column 1. This also more column options are there, and you have customized options also there. If you want the left column small and the right column big, you can make it. If you want 3 also, you can make it. Sometimes what happens is like we will have a particular topic and the things affect that particular topic. In that case, we will have 10 bullet marks. In that 10 bullet mark, we will have one or the other word. One word or just 2 words. For example, if we say type of tourism, we have taken a heading like type of tourism and we have given the first type, that is adventurous tourism. We will put enter, the bullet mark again will come, and we will put religious tourism. We'll put enter, we'll say, sorry, we'll write cultural tourism. We'll put enter and we'll write what to write, wildlife tourism. Then again we'll put enter and we'll write beach tourism. Again we'll write heritage tourism. That one, with the one word, maybe that bullet mark goes till the bottom of your page. So the entire area after that will be blank. So when you take a printout, it won't look nice. And on reader's perspective, it will not give you a better reading or better understanding pace. Then what we will do? We will make it into 3. I will show you this. This is just for your understanding. Okay. Now if we make the printout of this page, this entire area is blank and it doesn't look good also. So what we will do is, we will take this, we will go to layout, columns, we will take it into 2. Still it look nice, and we have saved this page also. If we make it 3, see, even more space we have utilized, sorry, we have saved, and we have made it little more good to see. This is the purpose of making this columns. This option tells about the page breaks, next page, and even page, odd page. This is the page selection and page, that's called break. And this is line numbers. This is mostly sometime we will have a particular content till 10th page, and the other content will be another type of data. So we may have to start the number from there again. For that purpose, if you want continuous number, you can press this. If you want to start numbers from each pages, you can go ahead with this. Each session you can just go with this. So this is the purpose of this line numbers. Okay, this is again in home page we had this. If you want to make more option or more customized, in that case you can use this, because we are running on layout. So we will get more options of the home page here. This is about the spacing. Minimum number is given, standard number is given. If you don't want that, and if you want to make your own, you can use this particular option to make your own spacing. We'll come to our document. We'll make it as a single column, then only we can work on it. This is the wrap options. Again, the alignment of the content. So these are the options we have in layout. Once again, it is very important in case of these two things in this page, because these are the things available already in home page. But this margin, because you have to know about the margin, standard margin, because in our project we want margin. So need to know about the margin and the page orientation, page size, and this column, that you should know where you can apply this. Most of the time we cannot use it on the content. When we have typical note like that, which I have said, in that case we can utilize that particular one. In notebook, when you are writing, you will write like that and save pages. No, the same way you can do it in Word. This is about the page breaks. Hope all the tools in this particular window is clear with you. As I said, you should definitely take one sample document and should try from file till layout. Then only you will understand, you will get thorough knowledge about all this basic things of Word. When you know the basics of Word, it is very easy for you to make a perfect document within the minimum time. Otherwise, you will be searching for this option, that option, where is merge, where is swap, where to add the header, where to take the page number. So you must do a sample study in this, all the tools as it is possible by you. Now we have reference. Next class we will discuss about the reference. Hope this is clear with you. See, as I said, we have all these options in the insert and home page. What they are giving in layout is bit more advanced facilities than what we have experienced here. Sometimes we use the advanced one because the given options may not suit with our content. In that case, we'll use our own numbers to make a margin or line spacing or paragraph spacing. All this we can use customized version, so that you will get a particular one for your data. Okay, so in this tab also you have certain important things which you must know regarding this bullet mark, page number, replace, find, because this is easily saves your time. You need to know that. Hope you understood the tabs which I have explained today, and I also hope that you will take a sample document and you will try all those which works, how it works for you. You should definitely understand all that. We will have an assignment related to all this topic, and we will have an assessment at the end of this program. By attending those two, you will get the certificate of this particular program. So for that you need to know about every tabs. So just take a sample document and play around. So that's all for today. Thank you so much.